Hello, my name is VSims. I'm going to do introduction. I'm going to say about a cell membranes and mitosis and menosis. And its biology studies different components of the human body, like cells. Cells are the smallest units in living organisms, which process that helps preserve life independently. Cells possess components that are adapted to perform necessary process. This paper will discuss cells, process, components, and their adaptation when performing their functions. Cell membranes. I made a diagram of my cell and my nuclear, my cell wall, and cytoplasm. This is where my fluid, a part of the cell has a fluid. My diagram, sorry. The cell membrane is one of the components of a cell. The cell membrane can be described as a boundary that separates the inner content of the cell from its external environment. As a boundary tissue, it allows the transfer of waste and other products in and out of the cell. Hence, molecules travel across the membrane in different ways. One of the ways includes diffusion. Occurs in cell membranes as a non-polar molecule of oxygen and carbon dioxide moves from a higher concentration region to a lower concentration. Active transport is another way cell membranes passes across the molecules. Active transport is used during the transportation of ions. For instance, some transporters in the membranes use ATP hydrolysis to give energy and allow the movement of ions, lipids, and sugar across the cell membrane. It should be noted that active transport includes using the energy seen in the above example to the molecules across the concentration gradient. Okay, the mitosis and meiosis. I have a diagram that I made, and besides having the membranes that passes across the molecules, our cell also participates in meiosis and mitosis process. Meiosis and mitosis are cell divisions, process which mitosis occurs in a non-reproductive cell, which meiosis occurs in the germ cell of the body. According to two are divided into the following phrases. It's divided. How can I do this? Okay. Number one, meiosis. This is my stage of meiosis, which I don't know why I can't do this here. This is where the magic begins on the cell interphases. Then it comes to the prophases, and then interrelated prophase. Prophase comes this way. Stages of mitosis and cell division, and prophase, telophases, metaphase, anaphase, this is the daughter cells. As you're looking at this prophase, chromosomes condense and other pairs up. Each chromosome aligns with its homologue partner in corresponding position. Metaphase 1. Homologue. I lost my tab. Pairs lines up at the menopause plant to be separated. Anaphase. The homologues are separated and moves to cells opposite ends while the chromosome sister's chromatid remains attached. Sisters attachments. Chromosomes arrive in the cell pose and some nuclear reforms. Two haplodaughters are formed due to the cytokinesis process. A nuclear reforms chromosomes condense, forming spinal fibers. Chromosome lines up along each other. Daughter cells metaphase is the plate. Sister chromosome separates the cell pose. And then the chromosomes arrives at the cell pose, nuclear forms, cytokinesis appears, and 4 haplodaughter cells produce. Oh, yeah. The mitosis has to do with all. This is where the cell grows and carries out the function thereto, and then the chromosomes join into identical chromosome. Chromosome thickens the nuclear and disappears and moves towards the cell post. My cell antonym, nuclear cell wall, chromatasm. The chromosome centrum is divided into 2 sisters. Chromodomate separates while spinal fibers pull them toward the opposite goal. The smallest unit of the cell of the body has various components and adaptations. One of these components is the cell membranes, which is essential for the proper function of the cell. Which is essential property of function of the cell. Meiosis and mitosis are example of process adaptation as the cell membrane undergoes.